Ternyata kan waktu kemarin kita kan habis nyari-nyari itu kan, habis mining itu kan web. Nah, habis itu kita tuh ternyata disuruh sama bos, sama orang. Kita kan jadi kayak penyuluh orang gitu loh. Kita disuruh. Kita awalnya habis bangkrut, habis perang dulunya. Galaktik War, habis itu kita bangkrut kan. Nggak ada duit. Nah, kita nyari duit. Udah nyari duit itu kita disuruh buat buat ini, buat buat mining ke tempat itu, ketangkap sama polisi gara-gara maling 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 properti yang di tempat itu. Ternyata kita maling properti bekas perang. Kita didenda 8.000 unit bilangnya, 8.000 gold gitu unit. Nah itu udah didenda. Nah, ini kita kan bingung cara bayarnya gimana. Jadi kita jual anak ini, kita apa, si monster itu loh, si Groot kita dijual dijual harga harga 12.000 ke Lady Hellbender namanya, sama penjual monster. Nah penjual monsternya itu gila Beb, punya banyak banget monsternya Beb. Nah habis itu setelah ketemu sama Lady Hellbender, kita dikejar-kejar kan. Pas balik-balik kita udah dapat duit 12.000-nya, kita udah nyelamatin juga si Grootnya itu. Si Grootnya kita ambil lagi, kita culik poin dari si Lady Hellbendernya itu. Jadi kita kayak seolah-olah kayak kita jual, habis itu kita maling lagi barangnya itu. Nah habis itu udah selesai kan, kabur dari dia. Habis itu kita dikejar-kejar sama pasukannya dia. Nah pas lagi dikejar-kejar, kita balik ke tempat awal kita buat bayar tagihannya itu 8.000 unit itu. Kita udah mau bayar tagihannya itu, tiba-tiba langsung planetnya semuanya jadi pada hilang semua, jadi berubah semua. Semua orang di planet itu pada ngilang, pada ini apa, pada nyembah Tuhan, Tuhannya itu raker. Nah yang kamu bilang itu loh Beb, yang itu loh, ada Beb, itu loh Beb, yang stone yang dari itu, yang dari Guardian, yang di Infinity War itu, yang warna kuning kali itu loh Beb, yang lihat itu yang di jalan. Ya itu beneran, itu Soul Stone anjay. Nah itu Soul Stone, iya Soul Stone-nya itu dipakai sama orang, dipakai sama si Raker, namanya Raker. Nah itu Raker itu orangnya penyembah tuan-tuan aneh-aneh boy gitu loh. Nah itu buat habis itu dipengaruhi semua orang buat buat ngikut dia karena dia megang Soul Stone-nya gitu loh. Soul Stone itu ternyata bisa buat nyedot jiwanya orang gitu loh, buat ubah jiwanya orang. Nah setelah udah kayak gitu, nah kita nyari-nyari pertolongan kan, kita udah minta tolong sama World Mind. Namanya World Mind itu jadi kayak yang kayak ibaratnya kayak apa ya, yang ibaratnya yang nata dunia, nata galaksinya si Andromeda ini. Andromeda tuh ada kayak alat yang buat ngendaliinnya. Kita udah minta tolong sama itu, habis itu nggak mau dia, nggak mau karena katanya dia terlalu, yang punya Soul Stone itu terlalu kuat orangnya gitu loh. Soalnya nanti malah merusak apa, kultur yang ada, yang udah pernah ada di Andromeda. Akhirnya daripada nyelamatin tempatnya, dia akhirnya kabur, pindah aja, cari, dia mau pengen nyelamatin budayanya aja yang ada di Andromeda gitu. Ya udah, soalnya yang lebih penting. Habis itu akhirnya kita cari pertolongan lain kan, dikasih tahu sama orang. Ada satu orang yang dikasih tahu sama si Worldman itu, kita dikasih tahu untuk nyari namanya satu orang, ada Warlock yang bisa yang ngamatin itu. Ada Warlock tuh kayak berarti tuannya itu. Ada Warlock yang punya tenaganya di awalnya buat megang Soul Stone-nya itu. Nah, ada Warlocknya kita samperin di bawah. Ada pokoknya ada planet itu di mana sih ada Warlock itu. Kayak ibaratnya udah nggak punya tenaga pada Warlocknya. Habis itu dia nyari Soul Stone-nya itu buat dia satuin lagi ke tubuhnya dia gitu. Akhirnya udah kan, akhirnya nyatu sama tubuhnya lagi, akhirnya balik lagi jadi ada Warlock. Nah, bukan Soul Stone-nya nih, Magus yang apa ya? Jadi kayak ada energi gitu loh, Beb. Energinya itu namanya Fate Energy. Susah jelasin, pokoknya ribet Beb ceritanya, Beb. Nah, habis itu udah kayak gitu, si Adam Warlock-nya pengen nyatuin lagi badannya. Nah, ternyata si Adam Warlock itu dicuri Soul Stone-nya sama pembantunya. Nah, pembantunya itu yang namanya Raker tadi itu, yang jadi pencipta agama-agama tadi, yang nyembah Tuhan tadi itu. Itu si Raker. Nah ujung-ujungnya si Adam Warlock-nya ini pengen ngambil Soul Stone-nya. Soul Stone-nya itu nyangkut di anaknya si Peter Quill. Katanya kalau misalnya Soul Stone-nya diambil, anaknya Peter Quill ini bakal mati. Ini jadi rame loh. Nih, saya ada Morlock-nya pengen ngambil. Lihat ya, Beb. Bagus, bagus. Rame banget, Bang.
They can go anywhere, convert anyone.
Kamu lihat gak, Beb? Lihat gak? Tuh, Beb, itu anaknya, Beb. Tamatin ya WA-nya, Beb. Enggak, jangan. Atau gimana? Tak mute aja ya.
We need to go now.
Why does that sound like you're not coming with us?
These are my people. Some still survive if I stay. Then we'll stay and help. Go. I'll be where I'm needed when I need to be. Just trust me.
Don't go dying on me. I'm starting to actually get you. You wanna pop a squat, golden boy? You're making me nervous.
Or perhaps your nerves need gnawing.
What did I do?
This precarious plan proves more meek by the moment. The Madonna was meant to be among us.
She knows what she's doing. Eventually.
Sorry sins I have wrought to wrest me among such a motley crew.
Did he? Did he take my room?
Not so much as a yip from the mic. Groot says he'll keep trying. Where's Mr. Fancy Words?
He has assumed Peter Quill's quarters. It was a daring display of dominance.
Don't you start.
Usually I'd say, who needs him, but we do. So you better fix this one, Quill.
Just try not to piss him off any more than he already is.
If it is to be a fight to the death, I will honor the outcome.
If he kills you, I get your guns.
Wouldn't bet on Peter winning that fight. Took all 5 of us to beat him last time.
I still can't believe he caught one of my smart bombs. Just like that.
We have already fought the man.
Hold on. You don't remember?
I remember sparring against the Celestial Madonna in a small village. In the cold darkness of the promise devouring my soul. Until you found me.
Yeah, you missed a lot. So, Warlock. He's something.
Not sure we can trust the guy who looked at the Grand Unicorn himself and thought, the lad. Looks like a reliable rest.
He simply knows that the true evil is Magus. Raker is but an impressionable fanatic.
A fanatic with a lot of firepower.
Halo Beb.
Yeah, Mantis is heavier than she looks.
Headset dulu biar jelas menjelaskannya.
She rode your back all the way down the caves of Golden Place.
Really?
Never gonna give you up.
Rodent, you mentioned the Madonna riding my shoulders through the caves.
Yep.
Glad you're back on our side, Drax. I got a feeling we'll need to go full destroyer on this one.
Ada lagunya itu ya?
I shall be
Never
ready,
gonna
Peter
give
Quill.
you up.
I have witnessed the threat posed by Magus firsthand. No one should suffer from its malignant lies. I owe all of you a great debt of gratitude. It would be my
Ini
honor
suara
to fight
lama
beside
tadi,
you.
ini suara lama.
That's a lot of might. Groot agrees with you, Muscles.
Sounds like we've got ourselves a nice church butt-kicking party.
I only hope our guest agrees to join this buttock-striking celebration.
Lama.
Moore, are you okay letting Mantis fight the church alone out there?
She won't fight. She'll focus on evacuating people. Maybe they can all hide in the caves.
So she's just gonna let the church take over her homeworld?
Mantis would tell you that people matter more than the planet. And she knows that the church won't stop coming until we rescue Nikki.
You have great confidence in this celestial Madonna.
She's one of the few people I know I can trust.
Really? She freaks me out.
Because she's smarter than you?
And kinder.
Hey, that nickname makes my skin crawl. I'm furry, not fuzzy. Not even that little.
Ada mana? Ada warlocknya.
I am optimistic about Peter.
Hey, Quill.
You seem like you're in a good mood.
Huh, do I? I've got a great idea for a new blaster extension. Can't wait to put it together.
Well, now that the gang's back together and we've got a minute to breathe, I think you deserve an official thank you for what you did on Lamentus.
Ntar dulu ya, Beb. Ini ngobrol dulu
I
bentar
know
sama anak
you don't
buahnya.
like that kind of sappy stuff, but I really mean it. Knowing about the crap those scientists did to you, not only does it make my blood boil, it puts everything into perspective.
Come on, it was just a puddle.
I don't know if I could have gotten over something like that.
You saved their lives, man. You deserve a bit of praise.
Kedengaran nggak lagunya,
You
Beb?
saved your lives, and scientists were involved. I have many questions.
Yeah, we'll save them for the next time we all
Jawab,
get a drink
Beb.
together, buddy. Kinda glad Loop-the-Loop stayed on Lamentus. My ears were ringing from all her nonsense.
I prefer Mantis's nonsense to Warlock's.
The Golden Man is perfectly intelligible.
Sure, his words make sense. I'm just having trouble with all the pathos.
Yeah, like, what's with the dramatic wardrobe change? Who sleeps in a cocoon and owns a cape?
Capes are nice. I actually dig the cape.
Aduh, ntek lagunya dulu, Beb. Ada lagunya, Beb.
Hey, Warlock, open up. This is my room, you know. And that would be my cassette cover.
You penned this pithy poetry?
It's not poetry, it's music. Hard rock. It's supposed to have guitars and bass and drums.
Simplistic scriptures, as is its scribe.
Okay, what's your deal, man? What did I do to piss you off?
Your lamentable leadership allowed the Madonna to leave when we needed her talents to travel to the telepathic realm.
Mantis had good reason to stay behind. We just need to get Nikki and get the hell out so we can find her again.
Your tenuous tactics trust too much to fortune. Can you confidently convince me your meager measures may amply manage this mission?
Yes, absolutely.
Wise words. Sure and measured. But beheld by my bemused misgivings, your demeanor
Bahasanya
differs
gila banget sih
distinctly
ini.
in
Kayak ada
direction
warlocknya.
from my more willful ways.
Maybe we can meet in the middle then.
Yes. An oath. Will you own an oath to operate with greater aggression? To give gravitas to gravid seasons of your soul and struggle not to stand on destiny's icy flows?
Sure, man. Whatever it takes.
Then assert it.
I swear I'll be a good leader. That I'll be decisive and that I won't let Mantis do whatever she wants.
I stand partially reassured.
That's good enough for me.
Malah balik kamar kita lagi.
So, how is he?
Iya.
Frustrating. It's like talking to Suzanne Harris at the summer dance all over again.
Ain't that the Yumi girl you tried to impress with your yo-yo skills?
Yeah, and it went about as well as talking to Mr. Kate.
What's a yo-yo?
Gak tahu juga.
Did you reach Cosmo? It may be up to us to stop the church in nowhere. You ready?
I am Groot.
He's worried about the mutt. Says it would be easier with his help.
I didn't think Cosmo would let the church take over his station, but if they got the Cortex, then...
He is but one canine against the army of the converted.
Nah itu Beb tempatnya.
That explains why we ain't been able to reach Cosmo. If you don't answer it, they'll vaporize us.
I will handle this communication.
All yours, buddy.
Hail, traveler. Have you accepted the truth of a divine promise?
We have. My deceased wife and daughter.
Namanya yang pemegangnya itu Raker atau Promise, Beb.
Gift.
Promise, jadi kayak dia tuh ngasih janji-janji terus. Jadi kekuatannya tuh buat balikin semua ingatan-ingatan indahnya orang. Jadi dia kayak stuck ke dalam ingatannya gitu loh, Beb. Namanya pikiran, kan Soulstone. Di trap pikirannya sama ingatannya buat stuck di masa lalu. Jadi orang-orangnya pada nyembah itu semua, mati semua itu. Kayak orang kesurupan.
All them bars and betting parlors
And noodle joints.
Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
I assume it will be worse.
Brinker rallies regiments while we wait, whistling in the wings.
Landing as fast as I can, go.
What the flark?
Nah, ada
Great!
motor
Cocoon Boy thinks he's a butterfly now.
He's a man of action.
itu mana pasien. Dia mau ngeklaim Soulstone ya soalnya.
Let's just hope that he can keep the church busy while we look for Nikki.
Didn't think you'd be able to bluff your way through security muscles.
I am quite adept at deception.
We're gonna need more than that to get to the Continuum Cortex and rescue Nikki.
Especially with Golden Boy jumping ship. Should we, like, try to find him?
Time is running out. We cannot lose
Dibuka
focus.
terus
if we
nih
are to save the
kulkasnya
girl.
sama si
Drax is right. Let's just hope Warlock can do a bit of damage on
kamar
this
itu.
side.
Dia ninggalin apa-apa. Nggak ada.
So, what happens if we find Goldie, but he's all beat up?
And we place him in a safe location until we can tend to his wounds.
So, final showdown against Raker. This time, you'll get him for good.
I intend to. We're not leaving here without Nikki.
Your kid sure got herself in a deep, Quill.
Her mom died, man. If Warlock's telling the truth, that thing inside her is using Corell's death to manipulate her.
I get it. Ain't gonna be easy getting her out of there, but I'll die trying.
I am Groot.
Groot wants you to know he'll do all he can to save your kid.
You know what? I think I kinda understood that. Ready, Drax?
I am. My blades are as sharp as the rodent's tongue.
Was that a metaphor?
It was a simile.
Setajam lidahnya si ini.
Gotta make the Flarkers pay for what they did to Nowhere.
Setajam
And
lidahnya
Contraxi.
si ini.
And all the killing and
Blades, my
converting.
blades are sharper than the... Lebih tajam daripada si lidahnya itu. Gara-gara ngomongnya gak jelas.
Let's do this. Time to save Nikki.
Nah, ini kayak bakal ngelawan ini.
Peter,
Okay. Just be cool. Let me handle these guys.
travelers, have you come to witness the fulfillment?
The what now?
The realization of the matriarch's promise. The beginning of a new world, one without death, or pain, or fear. You should know this. Weren't you vetted and cleared to land here?
What? Of course we were.
How are you not aware of the fulfillment? Something
Fulfillment itu pemenuhan deh.
heretics must be stopped. Attack!
Ya,
Breaker's elite crease wide open! Bring on the pain!
Let loose, Rocket! String them up, crew!
Anybody feel bad killing these dopes? Cause I don't!
Way to take him to church, man!
What's next, Peter?
Feel my wrath!
udah baik bersisa.
Try to die
gampang.
quietly. The leaf didn't shield him from that.
These fanatics only
Those
understand
better pray
violence!
their new world comes without death or pain or fear. Cause I'm gonna kill him for clarking up this spaceport.
They have been very busy redecorating.
All the more reason for us to get to the Cortex and find Nikki.
Ada apa di sini?
Anybody see any this way to the fulfillment signs?
Scott! Cosmos Tower's shut down.
That's because it's never been dark before.
Ya,
You do
dimatiin
realize
matinya.
some of the guys shooting at us were nowhere security?
This does not bode well for the dog.
Never was the Mutt's biggest fan, but we could have used the backup telepath.
If Cosmo is on their side, getting to the Cortex could be a lot harder.
The church believes they have already won. We must use that to our advantage.
Just because the tower shut down doesn't mean Cosmo is too. Last time we were here, he knocked out me, Gamora, and Drax, and Lady Hellbender's bounty hunters. Like it was no... Kinda dreading what we're gonna see in the marketplace.
The same thing we saw when we flew in.
Yeah, but it'll be up close. Nowhere really stunk sometimes, but...
Clark! Over there!
There's so many of them. I thought most nobodies would have rejected the promise.
Everyone wants something they can't have.
Yeah, but these crooks were suspicious of anyone giving them anything for free.
You're right, Rocket. The people who lived here were rough. I once saw someone beat someone else to a pulp because they gave them a compliment. No way they'd willingly join up.
They got Clark and Faith batteries everywhere.
Just like on Hala's Hope.
Perhaps they have built another giant ray gun inside the Continuum Cortex.
To siphon Faith from multiple worlds at once? Is that even possible?
The energy ain't filling these batteries. It's moving away from them.
So they're powering something.
Sure looks like it.
Easy man. Di bawah. Itu apa? Ayo bisa ternyata.
Well, that didn't work.
Look, I'm going in.
What about the fanatics?
I'll toast them if I see them. We're the only ones who can do this, right?
Gamora, you should be able to get your sword in there now. Give me a boost.
Let's hope it holds.
Oh, God! Not Mantlos. Look at her. This is personal.
Aduh.
What's taking so long? I had a contact here rotations ago.
You did? Was it Blurf?
I know how much you love this dive.
It was the one spot in this whole Flarkin galaxy where a guy could feel safe. I mean, except for the bar brawls and the security raids and the bounty hunters.
We'll drink to it later. Right now, we've got to keep moving.
When we are done here, we will need to tell a Rhapsodus about these adventures.
Oh, what?
They are the
Gimana
keepers of Catathian lore. This will be an
Oh,
epic
ini
tale.
lain.
Okay, okay. Gotta make a passage here.
Oh iya.
Don't suppose we could try tricking them again? Make them believe we're all promised up?
Not unless you can fake that purple glow they all seem to have.
Ah, bisa. Weh.
I tried pushing to no avail.
Oh ini kali.
I'm surprised the church was able to seize the cortex. Seemed pretty secure last time.
Wasn't half as secure as the dog thought.
The church's forces increased by the tick. Their superior numbers could have easily breached the defenses.
While we got just the 5 of us. So, you gonna move this thing or what?
Caranya gimana Pak? You gonna move this thing or what? Gimana caranya? Bisa di-move. Oh, mungkin pakai ini.
I've been thinking about what Warlock said.
Which part? He hasn't stopped talking since we met him.
About how Nikki and that Magus thing might be too intertwined to save.
Is that what he said? It's easier to understand Bug Lady. Thinking this calls for a Spardoy solution, Quill.
Gimana cara nge-move-nya ini? Belum bisa deh. Ntar dulu Beb. Mindahin si Nyinyi dulu, nyakar-nyakar deh. Nyinyi nggak boleh. Surat mana nih Beb? Nggak bisa. Kan di sini segitiganya bisa dipencet. Kok nggak bisa? Nah ini kayak ngebug deh ini. Oke. Ini udah seperti ini.
Over here! Looks like we can squeeze through.
We must be close to Madlow's bar. Can you see it?
Not really. There's a lot of debris in the way.
There's no way through this wall.
Could be a bunch of wackos just waiting for us on the other side.
Good point. Peter, you should find a... Peter!
Well, that didn't work.
Look, I'm going in.
What about the fanatics?
I'll toast them if I see them. We're the only ones who can do this, right? Clear back here, Quill. Looks like you're gonna have to yank a chunk free from this side, though.
If I can find a way over there. Gamora, you should be able to get your sword in there now. Give me a boost.
Oh, Scott! Not Mantlos. Look at her. This is personal, Quill.
Oh ini dibuka dulu.
Don't leave me hanging.
Ah ini dibuka dulu. Baru ke sini.
I know how much you love this dive.
It was the one spot in this whole Flarkin galaxy where a guy could feel safe. I mean, except for the bar brawls and the security raids and the bounty hunters.
Oh,
We'll
tempat
drink
dia
to it later.
mabuk udah jadi
Right
kayak gini.
now, we've got to keep moving.
There's been no sign of Goldie Braun since he left from our ship.
Adam Warlock.
Might be splattered somewhere across the lower city.
We got picked up by a wandering creep squad.
And what do we need the Golden Boy for anyways? We were doing fine without him.
I was not fine. Magus was devouring my soul. Your memory is suspect.
My memory is flawless. I'm just an optimist.
Warlock's stronger than any of us, and he's got a pretty good reason to hate Raker.
So you buy his ripped my soul in two story.
Just saying, if anybody stands a chance going toe-to-toe with Raker, it's him. And we're gonna need the Grand Unifier out of the way if we want to stop this ritual.
Throw the meat into the meat grinder to keep it busy.
That's not what I...
No, I'm on board now, Quill. It's a solid strategy.
Looks like the church is trying to...
Focus, Peter Quill. Prepare to spill blood.
Ini kayaknya ada apa di?
Drop it like flies, shoot it up! Gamora! Run him through! Rocket! Fireworks! Load up, Rocket! This looks like a dead end.
For some more than others.
Hard to believe how much the place has changed.
Even if they rebuild, it'll likely never be the same.
Saya masih nonton kan? Saya ingat.
Whoa. The Emporium used to be right here. Did the church destroy it?
Doubt it. The Collector probably blasted out of here at the first sign of trouble.
Before the first sign, the Collector's supposed to be able to see the future.
Oh yeah? Never saw me coming, that's for sure. Had no idea I'd bust Groot out of there. Hero? Don't get all mushy on me now.
Oh, itu di.
Do you hear something? Like chanting.
No.
Could have swore.
Man, Rocket's talked about these. He's gonna love this.
The destruction is pretty massive.
Guess that means some of the crooks here put up a fight.
A valiant effort in the face of certain defeat.
Ayo, ayo. Sini. Sini.
Wonder if Cosmo's gonna keep control of the station once this mess is sorted.
Fear he will lose his command.
He wouldn't have many defenses left to push back a second
Oh, yeah.
invasion.
I ain't never been on the dog's
Oh,
good
jadi
side.
itu kalau.
Thought of new management? Don't sit right.
Sini.
I have seen nowhere as desolate before.
No way. When?
If you wander about early enough in the morning, it is this empty.
Tadi kita harus sini. Terus belok kanan.
What must it feel like to have one's soul torn in two? Careful, Peter Quill.
Guys, look down. It's an awful lot of light.
You're thinking it's the full Flarkman, ain't you? But it could just be runoff from the cables. Whatever these whack jobs are up to, they need a lot of juice.
Perhaps this is how they powered their fleet to reach Lamentus.
Nah, the Cortex could handle that on its own.
Maybe Raker's trying to reanimate the celestial head, bring it back to life.
Perhaps he wishes to turn it into a ship.
Ah, This thing's deader than dead. It ain't coming back and it ain't jumping through no
Oh, dia kayak
hyperspace.
mau bangunin Celestial. Celestial tuh yang itu loh, kayak Arishem itu, Beb.
Regardless, let's reach the Undercity to find the girl and stop
Ya
whatever.
kan yang beberapa Celestial kan ada yang jahat.
Stop us.
The converted ones will be prepared to die in order to bring their loved ones back to life.
Which is pretty ironic if you think about it.
Yang gede banget pokoknya monsternya itu.
Our level of cooperation is invigorating. We have become a formidable team.
Yep, sure have, Drax.
Ain't we just one big happy Flarkin family?
Bisa dibangun pakai soulstone. Pakai orang-orangnya itu disedot dulu apa itunya apa disedot dulu apa pikirannya atau nyawanya itu dibuat ngebangun satu Celestial lagi tuh pakai nyawanya. Tuh yang kayak gitu, Beb, disedot lagi tuh. Nah ini kan kotanya soalnya.
The power of the light! Via Magnati! The Guardians of the Galaxy! Save the believers and alert the Grand Unifier! The movement must not be stopped!
That's it! We finally snapped!
Gamora, wait for us! Show us some muscle! Ruin who? What's going on right now, Gamora? Sick of Drax!
What was that? I was destroying something.
Rush him, Drax! He got destroyed by the Destroyer! Awesome! Blew him up! You aren't the only one fighting this battle, Gamora! She's not herself!
Ini kalau jurusnya kayak gini, Beb, kalau digabung semua. Jadi kayak unlimited gitu tadi.
Yes! Celebrate this moment, my friends! Victory shall soon be ours!
Dah, Gamora kan ngejar itu ya.
And it will not be spelled incorrectly!
Look, I know we want to celebrate because we're
Harus benar,
big
kalau misalnya nggak benar
steps
nanti
away from
jadi
winning this fight.
nggak ada
But
jurus.
if we start dancing before we actually win, these scut holes will send us to our graves. So let's keep our focus and show these losers exactly how we rock. Who's with me?
Today, I am the Destroyer!
You said
Rejoice, or you shall be
sucker right where we want him! Time to make a mess!
Aduh. Gila.
Stop him short, Groot! Gamora! What's going on? We have to protect her! Say you don't know me. I'll recognize my powers.
Mantap.
You? Good?
Never better.
Yep, definitely not good.
Gara-gara tadi ada apa?
Why? So more children can be sacrificed in the name of
Gara-gara dari bangsanya kan?
Of course not.
Just what, Peter?
I don't know.
Every minute we waste. We don't have time to breathe.
I know Raker brings back bad memories.
This isn't about Thanos. It's about Nikki and what men like Raker and Thanos do to girls like her. Like me. My sister. If I had just been better at protecting Nebula, maybe she wouldn't be dead.
Padahal dia boleh masih hidup.
What? Nebula's dead? How? By who? Tell me, so I can find him and shake his Kratak in hand.
By me.
Huh?
You killed your sister?
She is the one you saw in the Matriarch's promise.
That's how I knew it was a lie. The Nebula I knew had been twisted into a hateful, vengeful monster thing. One who would never stop unless I stopped her. So I did. I just never expected to survive.
Why didn't you say something?
It's not exactly a conversation starter. Hi, I'm Gamora. I murdered my sister. Can we be friends? Of course we can't. How can you be friends with a monster? Why would you want that on your team? A team I actually kind of enjoyed being on.
Well, I hate Nebula, so I actually would have... What? I'm just saying it don't change nothing.
Actually, it changes
I would have
everything.
killed her.
The most deadly woman in the galaxy just admitted
Parah si Rakun.
she loves us.
I did not.
You did. You said you were in love with us right after the part about killing your sister.
I said I enjoyed your company.
That is the Catathian definition of love.
Like, I'll give you like. Can we just move on?
Agreed. That's about all the love fest I could take.
We accept you, Gamora Zenbury.
Pretty sure we're married now.
This is
We're
excruciating.
married.
All right, I'm pretty sure we've all caught our breath. Let's say we can stop a nutjob cult leader.
Yes.
Nah, perang lagi. Anjay, executioner. Proses ide ini. Gila jurusnya, wah.
Just hope Warlock's causing a distraction somewhere.
Gila, udah besar-besar.
When we find Breaker, I get him first. I believe he will find us.
Breaker doesn't know what he's in for!
He's in for a world of suffering.
John Dryden is also a sizable threat!
Yeah, we're all a bunch of misfits. I get it.
Alright, cross it! Rocket! Safety's off! Look, it's just gonna get harder from here!
I relish the challenge!
This space-filled fanatic got the point.
Jim here, we barely decking this thing!
This has got my name on it.
Release her at once, or face the destroyer!
Why are there so many of them?
Because they've been converting whole worlds
This bullet sponge needs to be seeing stars.
Didorong yang dulu.
Danger close, Rocket! Raker doesn't know what he's in for!
I will make him choke on his lies.
What's that thing?
I am trying to destroy.
Dropper! I said dropper!
They're coming at us from everywhere.
We're gonna stop them every time!
Ain't nothing getting through.
Chop them up!
So we can forget what I just said, right?
Now you love us? No way! Oh, yeah!
Let's try that again, shall we?
That's why I'm here! Man, that giant robot can take a lot of pain!
We need to focus on taking it down. Peter! Help!
Oh, crap! It's explosive, Rocket!
Kok udah mati sih? Aduh mati.
Why are there so many?
Because they've been converting whole worlds.
No, Gamora!
I'm ready. Just find me an
Have
opening.
this many dudes!
With access to the vortex, who knows how many reserve forces they can bring in here. We gotta shut it down.
Let's get to the bridge. Cosmos Tower is the quickest way.
You know, I usually hated when that Cosmo spotlight would shine down on me, but now I kind of miss it.
I did not know you were so sentimental.
Too wide to cross.
That seems long enough for a bridge. Drax?
I have been eager to topple something over.
See that kid in the ritual thing?
I could not miss him.
You think the church did that to his head, or was the poor sucker born like that?
Really? A fate force field?
If we can find the power source, we should be able to turn it off.
Let's get looking then.
So, Gamora... how am I supposed to drop the most interesting thing she's ever done?
Gimana resource ini?
You gotta disconnect the power, Quill.
Disconnect the power. How? Oh yeah.
Should be prepared in case the Grand Unifier arrives.
That's it, Peter. Let's go. We need to get out of here before Raker shows up.
All right, dead ahead! Let's book it!
Now is not the time! Guardians of the
Nah ini web, yang itunya pemimpinnya. Dipotong tangannya sama si Gamora.
to enact the fulfillment from this station. And you shall not stop her.
She hasn't chosen anything. You've been manipulating her from the start.
She is the light. And I am merely her servant.
Kinda hard to be the light with that dark monster thingy inside of her.
Blasphemy!
Nah itu anaknya
May have
apa?
rejected her
Anaknya si Peternya di dalam itunya, di dalam yang besar tadi.
when it returns you from death's cold clutches.
Nah, ada yang keluar. Anjay.
Your pain has pushed you to a perilous precipice, old friend.
Nah dia dulu kan pembantunya si itu Adam Warlock. Dikira udah mati Adam Warlock. Dia ambil sama itunya. Dia ambil semua kekuatannya sama si ini.
I saw you die.
Pembantunya padahal dulu deh.
Form is fleeting, but the foundation remains forever. Now cease this stubborn senselessness, before it reaps a ruinous reward.
Salah hit. Goblok. Nah, kita lawan kroco-kroco.
Snipers! Dash cowards! We need to close this distance!
Okay, we gotta get to that elevator.
Gonna have to use the rooftop.
Jatuh.
What the? Coach is choosing his team members.
We must eliminate their medicinal conduit! Careful! He's powering up his crew!
That's not good. Stop him.
This blackguard's sucking up all my shots! This one is crying for punishment!
Stay away from the edges.
I will toss them to their deaths!
Jatuh.
The hovering shaman is
Jatuh
blessing
lagi.
Yeah, this is past time someone got stabbed.
Let's resume
Back in business.
Mulberry needed help! I am in your debt, Peter Quill!
Barely a flesh wound. You'll be fine.
Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools!
This'll work. We can leapfrog our way back onto the bridge.
Leapfrog?
It's a... Just follow my
Udah sembuh
lead.
sekarang.
Ready!
Okay, we gotta get to that elevator.
Boy and Uniflarker are still at it!
Baik banget turunnya nih. Naik. Help.
What's next, Peter?
Any ideas?
I have seen the sign! I am referring to the billboard! Perhaps it can be cut loose!
Send it their way, Drax. That's right, big guy. Show him who's boss.
Running and gunning on rooftops! This is an fun!
Now you're finally happy?
Gamora, the billboard.
Good call.
You find more snipers over there, you save me one!
No promises.
Nice. Bisa.
Yeah, now it's Nova.
Wah, gak kena.
Nova anymore, Peter.
Cut him up, Gamora.
Approach the dark His insanity has been silenced! Hey, Drax! Save some more for the rest of us!
Make sure you don't fall off.
Adin.
While I cross the
Udah bolak-balik dari tadi kocak.
Now you're finally happy?
Mana cara ya?
Hey, we gotta get to that elevator.
Gonna have to use the rooftop.
Langsung stopnya.
This has got my name on it.
Oh iya.
Just once I'd like to cross this bridge without incident.
You can thank Goldie for that! The Warlock saved us from certain death!
Itu tadi satu orang di pintu. Tunggu udah beb.
Goldie survived that jump.
Nah, belajar lagi. When you can fly, you cannot do.
Punch him up.
renegades are relentless! Get down here! Let me shoot you! Bust out the smart bomb! Crap! Now it's over!
They're not Nova anymore, Peter!
Hold them down, crew!
Stay away from the edges!
I gotta get close to get over!
What are you doing, man?
We still have to fight our way through!
We don't need Golden Boy's help.
Is that why you shot him?
Oh yeah, that was great. Right in the butt. Did you see the look on his face? It was all like, oh, my gilded glutes. Wriggle rear.
His perfect posterior! His champion cheeks!
Wow.
Now it's too close! Heraclius will tell tale of our battles here! What now?
It's like all nowhere, Jonah.
As long as they're here, they can't go through with the... whatever they called it!
The bombardment.
That was not the name!
I like it better.
Well, I guess Goldie survived that jump! A warlock is more valuable than I believe! I will toss them to their deaths! We approach the Dog's Tower!
Then we're almost halfway there.
Finally! I think they're giving up.
Wow.
Just in time, because
Upgrade dulu. Ini Groot yang beli apa?
we're not getting back on that bridge.
I know where we are. There's a road nearby that intersects the main bridge to Cosmos.
Where?
It should be, right below us.
Battle must have been tremendous. Is any of this structurally sound?
Something tells me it never was.
Drax, buddy, let's make a hole.
It does not make a hole, Peter Quill. It is the absence of something.
That's one way down.
Look, they're still at it.
At least our guy seems to be winning.
Still at it.
Groot thinks we'll be nowhere royalty once we save it. Assuming they don't blame us for the Grand Unicorn, and the brainwashing cult, and the Magus World Destroyer thing.
Oh.
You know what? Maybe we should avoid nowhere for a while.
Anyone see a way across?
Ba-ba-ba-boom, baby!
You sure are destroying a lot of advertising today.
Like we need another reminder to buy Calyx cream.
Wow.
This carnage brings back troubling memories of the worlds I destroyed.
Always wondered, what did you use to do that? Some kind of mega bombs?
Rocket!
Blades. My own hands. And feet. Knees. Elbows.
Oh, you gotta be flarking kidding me.
Warlock better not kill Raker before I get to him.
I am eager to pull that sorcerer's insides to the outside.
I don't need another round. Warlock can squeeze the life out of that freak for all I care.
Okay, belakang sini masih ada
We're
kayak
so close.
nggak ada.
What kind of Flartnard only puts controls on one side?
Oh, caranya. Oh ini.
Always knew nowhere would get raided, but not like this. If I could just get there.
Diancam sama drop harusnya.
Don't suppose Groot knows another side route.
If I could just get to the other side, I could hack that thing and drop the bridge.
If you can get to the other side, we can get to the other side, and it wouldn't matter.
Throw me.
What?
Throw me! Just get muscles to huck me across.
Do you have any idea how far down it is if you miss?
We ain't got time to argue. I'll make it.
Jatuh gimana? Anjir.
Glad that wasn't a rocket.
You are a valued member of this team.
Lempar.
A tool to be thrown about.
Worried
Anjir.
about this ritual. And what's really gonna happen if we can't stop it?
Ain't gonna be dead people coming back, holding hands and wagging tails, that's for sure.
No, more likely Magus will use the ritual's power to drain the life energies of all in attendance.
We won't have to worry about that. I know I can get through to Nikki. This is Raker's doing, not hers.
I won't give up on her either.
Nor will I.
Yeah, and neither will the Grand Unicorn.
He will regret it.
Unicorn.
How dumb are these Flartnards to even fall for this full Flarkment garbage?
Magus demands adulation, trapping you with vile illusion while feeding on your soul.
I felt it in my promise too. That endless hunger.
Holy faith!
All that light isn't leading to the cortex. It is the cortex.
How could that mud let this happen?
Looks like you'll get down.
Terus dia dilatih. Tapi kan dia mengalir airnya. Dipegang-pegang ini basah tangannya. Terus ada kain yang nempel di kursi bang. Dia tarik-tarik, ditarik, ditutupkan ke itu.
Coba bahasanya tadi.
Terus kan, iya. Kainnya kan jadi basah. Kainnya dijilatin.
Ya Allah.
Ask yourself.
This is We've got to get down
Bentar
there.
ya.
Count him out just yet. I've seen him get out.
Ma, mau minus plate dong. Minus mid.
The beast is being exposed to the promise.
Get away from my dog! Rocket! Blast him!
I guess this means there's no nowhere resistance.
Aduh, sekarang lagi.
This is an historic battle! The last stand!
Kalau sudah lagi.
Something tells me we got more scraps ahead.
Nobody kicks a dog on my watch! On our watch! Breathing room, Chris!
You mess with the dog, you get the dog.
Feels like a... Guys, huddle up!
Guys, huddle up.
We're killing it out there, Quill.
You see the look on their faces when
Gak
they
apa-apa.
see you razing down from on high?
Jangan tidur lah.
Or the ones they make when they realize Groot's
Tapi jangan terlalu
I
cepat tidur.
know, never thought I'd say this, but fighting with you guys is fun.
Bilang dulu kalau mau tidur.
Okay, yes. I get that it's all bubbly and sparkly out there. We're blasting shots at them and it's so much fun. But if we lose our focus, if we can't let go of these crazy thoughts spinning us upside down, we're done. Who's with me?
Wise words, Peter Grill!
time to...
Make him hurt, Gamora! Cosmo! Talk to us here!
Never see it coming. I guess it means there's no nowhere resistance.
We're the resistance now! Ah!
Nyawanya ada 2. Kan tadi. Tangannya buat putus sih.
We need to focus on taking it down.
I got all these toys. I'm just dying for you. Peter Quill, I would value some assistance. Right with you, big guy. This one just eats ammo.
Ini Cosmo-nya.
What the fuck are you doing? He's one of them now.
He's our friend.
Yeah, so is Drax. And I ain't going inside this flea bag's head.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that. Hey, buddy. Are you,
Take him out before it's too late.
Wait! He's still in there. I can hear him.
I hear only barking.
Focus your mind. He's there.
Oh, Flark, it just shoot the mutts!
Easy, bud. Friends, remember?
He's Peter Quill. Cosmo knows never lie.
Yeah, buddy. It's me. It's all of us.
Where is Cosmo smelled? Smell of nowhere.
Where else would we be, Furbrain?
His mind is addled. Or he is simply a dog.
He doesn't see us. He's still in the promise.
Cosmo, where are you? What do you see?
Blue sky and cars to chase. Cosmo is back. Doma, how you say? Home.
Dia beli ke Rusia.
Talking about Earth.
Smell of fresh grass. Feeling of dirt between paws. No psychic burden, just walkies for going. And ball for fetching.
If you missed your home planet, could you not simply return at any time?
Not at time that matter. Same reason Katardian not go home.
Nowhere is your home. Right here and now.
Nowhere is nothing. Dead heads, mind for scrap.
It's way more than that. This place is special.
If by met you mean I saved your bark, then yeah, we met here.
It's true. Nowhere was first place since Earth. Cosmo not feel like stray dog. First time, Cosmo forget what was lost.
This place is a haven for misfits like us. Like you. It's home. Earth Earth is just some rock where you were born.
It's not about rock. It's about what Cosmo had on rock. Foot of bed for sleeping, belly for rubbing, color with name.
You miss being someone's property?
Cosmo not property. Belong to family. Then one day, family gone. Men in suits send Cosmo into space. Cosmo searched many dog years for those he lost. But yet...
You had owners. It sounds like they gave you...
What about your puppies, Cosmo? They're your family.
Cosmo young or...
They're here, man. And they're counting on you. For love, for protection.
But humans call for Cosmo to heal. Must be loyal.
Those pups actually need you. Be loyal to them. Don't abandon them in space the way you were.
Cosmo would never.
But you have. They're somewhere here on nowhere, maybe needing your help right now.
Come on, Cosmo, you gotta know this doesn't smell right.
Piotr Quill is right. Cosmo human have no smell.
They are wicked perversions. You must bite them with all your might.
Be gone! Cosmo not fictionalized.
That's it, buddy. You tell them.
Nowhere is Cosmo home be. His pups, his family, will protect at all costs.
Sick 'em, boy.
Should we help him? I mean, we may need him.
I am optimistic for the beast's recovery.
Cosmo's got his mission. We've got ours. Let's get to the cortex.
Ben masih di situ nggak?
Be okay?
Bilang ya kalau misalnya udah selesai nontonnya. Masih nonton nggak?
He's got a thick coat.
All right, I still got access codes from when me and Groot were on vacation.
You mean when you quit the team?
Why do you always gotta be so... Flark!
Okay.
Attacking Scratch Snatchers! Gah!
Cosmo changed the codes.
Guess so.
All right, people. Let's find another way through.
Perhaps you entered the code incorrectly. I have made the same mistake.
With those sausage fingers? Of course you have. These nimble digits don't make mistakes. I know it's slow going. Blame the Flarknards who wrecked everything.
Do you know any shortcuts?
In case you ain't noticed, the entire geometricals of this place have been flarked.
I am Groot.
Groot's right. This is a really old mining settlement. Everything was nice and crumbly even before the church shot everything to hell.
Ini ada jalannya.
Drax, how do you keep from breaking your hands smashing through everything?
Catathian bone density.
But you don't even have cuts on your knuckles.
Catathian skin density.
Come on, let's do some demolishing.
I support the small one's plan.
Oh, situ. Ini.
Wonder if the church even realizes what was being mined down here. They're standing on top of the most valuable resource in the galaxy.
Drax, can you handle this?
Intriguing texture. I fear I will regret this.
Just don't start kicking up dust.
So, stolen codes, jail time. What exactly were you and Groot doing down here before?
We picked up a job from a Signog at Mantlos, while you were off looking for the mutt.
What job?
The less you know, the better. The Flark was that?
An earthquake?
Unlikely. We are not on Earth.
Whatever they're doing.
Pinter banget.
Ritual must be starting
Drax
soon.
kok karakternya.
How do we know we could even stop something this powerful? Probably a question for the bug lady. Too bad she ditched us.
When he was in his promise, Drax said Magus was...
Eating my soul.
And anything that eats can die, right?
That don't sound too scientific. Yuck.
I am so done with brains and the Universal Church of Crap.
Gimana saya biar nyampe ke sana, Beb? Oh, jadi ngerti nih. Set. Aduh. Lompat sekali bisa segini bulat. Nggak nyampe. Masih nggak sih? Nggak nyampe. Harus ngeluarin jurus lah.
Guardian of Galaxy, Cosmo is owing Bolshoi again.
Welcome back! Hey, we've got an armed army of church dudes between us and the Cortex. Coming?
Yeah, Cosmo is retaking Tower of Security, where his pops are hiding. Without power, nowhere is being lost. Pops too.
Gotcha. Be careful up there, buddy.
It is best to avoid the levitating pods, Peter Quill.
That floaty mine guy is really starting to take me off!
So, let's take that sprint-neck soldier out then!
Gamora, slice him up!
Shields down!
The big one just won't mind! I'm dying over here!
The rodent is being overwhelmed.
Aduh, ini kuat banget loh musuhnya ini.
This is so close!
The cranial matter has an impressive springiness. I am trying to destroy.
Swung that Nova Centurion fly!
Well done, Peter Quill.
It's not the shield, it's the mind! Enough already! Put their lights out! Sooner we get out this brain, the better!
I have seen many exposed brains, but never one this gargantuan.
This poor goon's got brain security detail.
Gross.
That's a lot of brain powder.
Yeah, that stuff will turn your airway to sludge. Gray lung, they call it.
Good thing I've got my mask.
Oh, that won't help. Them particles are so fine, they're already seeping right in. You probably already got the gray lung.
Lungs are already gray.
Didn't you know that?
I have seen them many times. What do the buyers do with all of the brain matter?
They buy bone scrapes and spinal fluid too.
Well, for somebody who wants out of here, you're sure doing a lot of hanging around.
Drax, little help, Peepo?
Readily.
Set her down, bud.
What are you doing? That's the way we came.
I'll be quick.
I'm surprised Thanos never tried to take Nowhere's resources during the war.
Don't ever underestimate the Collector's political power. He's got something to bribe everyone.
The Church accepts no bribes. They seek only submission.
Heave-ho, Drax!
To where shall I move it?
Drax, over here! Hurry!
I move as swiftly as is necessary.
Quill, you know I was just messing with you.
What's that?
There ain't no such thing as gray lung.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Oh, you so felt gray lung.
Apaan sih dia dengan pendengar? Oh, cinting.
Drax, this one's all you.
Do not fall victim to indecision, Peter Quill.
Right there's good.
Done.
Hurts to see all my investments go up in smoke.
What investments?
Couple seed fundings into illegal weapons research, funneled some units into goon training, couple of bets.
You had units this whole time?
No, they were invested.
Did you guys know?
Oh, yeah.
Naturally.
You're always good for a laugh, Quill.
Any ideas, Gamora?
I could probably get you up there.
Nyampe nih, kurang ke atas dong Roy.
He wants to know what could have decapitated a Celestial.
Likely it was an exceptionally large blade.
I never want to meet whoever was wielding it.
What do you see?
Ya,
Same
tidurlah.
stuff, but higher.
Wih, keren banget. Buset, Beb, keren banget tuh. Pakainya lihat tuh. Anjay.
What's in all those towers and pods?
There ain't no zone in here, so could be anything. I know one of them's half library and half pleasure pod.
Really hope it survived.
Why do the mightiest powers of the universe not intervene against the Church? Galactus, the Stranger, the Living Tribunal.
They didn't show up for the Galactic War either. We won it without them.
Your mistake is thinking they give a single flark about the rest of us.
Whoa. Careful, this place is practically falling apart.
Could be all of nowhere. Looks like this soon.
We'll get back on its feet.
Giant head does not have feet.
It used to.
All that effort, and nothing shiny to show for it.
So they just up and left all this once they discovered the Cortex?
If by up and left you mean that mutt went barking mad and booted everyone out, then yup.
Not surprising. Imagine that thing falling into the wrong hands.
We don't have to. Hey, Groot, think you can get me up there? Right about there.
This seems impertinent to a master.
I want to get a look from up high.
Scoping?
Scoping? This place smells weird.
It's the brains. Goes sour if it sits too long.
Smells like metal and, I don't know, something else.
Korea.
What's that?
It's the waste product of a large Catathian slug.
I'm not sure slug piss is exactly what I was thinking of.
It is unmistakable.
I don't know what's more dizzying in this place. Looking up or looking down.
Do neither. Look your enemies in their eyes.
What if I could? Staring down somebody's crotch ain't as effective.
Oh! Tremors have intensified.
That's one way of putting it.
It is an accurate statement.
Well, it don't help none. Oh, what have they done to you?
You, okay, Rocket?
No, I ain't okay. The Cortex, nowhere. What's gonna happen to this place? This filthy dump of cheap booze and shady units is the closest thing I got to a home. Yeah, the Milano's great, but a ship ain't the same.
Come on. This place isn't the only dive bar in the galaxy. We'll find another.
You don't get it, Quill. Me and Groot met here. My first arrest was here. There ain't no replacing nowhere.
I hunger.
For battle?
I did not eat on the ship.
There's plenty of brain tissue to go around.
It can wait.
minor hiccup we need to consider. How do we even shut down the Cortex now that it's all supercharged?
Yeah, there ain't gonna be an easy off button on that thing.
Any chance you can hack it?
We ain't talking about some junky appliance. This is the Flarkin Continuum Cortex, one of the most powerful artifacts in the known universe, maybe even before it.
We'll blow it up if that's what it takes.
We're dealing with power we've never seen before. No way we'd survive that.
I will do it. While the rest of you flee, it would be an honor.
You don't know nothing about explosives. And this is Flarkin nowhere, man. I ain't blowing up nowhere. Or any of us. We should focus on them face hunters.
Soon to be one less.
How?
Fiends! I will find new ways to kill you.
Drax likes to get his hands dirty!
Where is Warlock?
Probably yelling bad poetry at somebody.
Busted open the Nova Corps crack!
Wait, knock some sense into him!
Come on, put him down!
Yay! More brains on my head.
No organ will impede our wrath.
Shut him down!
I shall break their bones! Our mighty battle shakes the very ground beneath us!
Very fast and fierce battle that needs to end soon!
No! We ain't gonna let it! Hey, Quill! Wanna see some fireworks?
Light him up, Rocket! Getting real sick of these skiffs bringing more news!
How many do they have? What's next, Peter? We can't keep getting pulled into skirmishes.
Like we have any choice. They shoot, we shoot.
Over here. Guess we're climbing brains again.
Gotta get across that gap first.
Just so you know, I'm reserving the shower indefinitely after this. Alright, group, let's make a bridge of our own.
Just watch out for quakes.
Man, I really hope Warlock makes it to the finish line.
No, Goldie ain't counting on us. To him, we're just a bunch of scuts soiling his fancy boots.
He's seen what we can do.
Alright, easy now.
So, once we get Nikki, we wait for Warlock to catch up?
And the bug lady.
Our plan requires a great many people.
Who said saving the galaxy would be easy?
I do not recall anyone making that claim.
We're gonna get paid after all this, right? Somehow. Yeah, at least the metal. Made out of precious metal, so I can sell it.
Heads up!
More Raker's rejects.
Careful, it gets a little... Whoa! Whoop!
Peter, do you want to do the honors?
Totally. Watch this. Surprise, Scud Flaggers! Light them out, Rocket! Rip them up, Drax!
Feels like I could aim in any direction and hit something.
Their numbers do not intimidate me!
Once we get inside, I'm on Raker!
Don't be mad if I accidentally put a couple of rounds in that dash bag. Thanks for saying what we're all thinking.
Flames are coming from everywhere!
I wasn't expecting so many of them!
The bloodluster's strong! I am losing control!
Good! We need the destroyer!
also require the grounding of this renegade. How long to fix that QQ's over Corman's cross? These renegades are relentless.
Having fun preying on the weak?
Peter Quill, unleash me onto these fools! Guys, huddle up! Why have you called us off the battlefield, Peter Quill? Our enemies are melting before us.
Like butter on a hot knife.
Somebody bring me some bread!
I have fought many battles, my friends, but none so magnificent as this.
It is magnificent, Drax. Unbelievably, insanely magnificent.
Right?
Like a florkin' supernova. Stay on track, keep your eyes open, and shoot for the stars. Who's with me?
Can't wait to take him down!
Let me in!
Stick it! Don't forget, we're a team! Coordinate!
Just show me what to ventilate! Must have missed the defense against Gamora class!
It's all you, Gamora! Watch it! They're crawling out of the woodwork!
Good! More for the bloody reaping!
I see it! Cut to
Get ready!
pieces!
Oh yeah! Take that, Nova Scott!
Chop, chop, Gamora! These creeps need to know what the Guardians of the Galaxy are all about!
You'd think they'd have learned their lesson by now! Ranger in there! He's
My great strength goes underutilized!
having fun preying on the weak?
Been too long since I blew something up!
Is the whole church here?
Their focus should be divided between here and
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
Turn them down, Groot! Let's see that sword! Don't forget, we're a team! Coordinate!
Give me a target and I'll cut him down!
Slash him, Gamora!
It'll be a slice! Haven't had a chance to do before!
Glad I sat that one out!
Put it down before I carve out your eyeball!
That's one big, bad, scut robot!
Creeps are coming from everywhere!
Good! More for the bloody reaping!
Feels like we're up against the entire army!
Everybody showed up for this one!
Is it me or are we barely denting this thing?
It is as venerable as it is large! We must hunt or end this now!
Private Cobra!
Gladly! Well done, you two! A tactfully executed maneuver!
Wrap him up, bud! Carve him a new one!
Once we get inside, I'm on Raker!
I got the kid! I know what to reach him!
Good riddance. Now the true battle begins.
Everyone ready? Game face is on.
I have only one face.
Well, put it in me mode.
Done.
What's everybody thinking?
I'm thinking if Goldie didn't finish him off already, I got a grenade with Raker's name on it.
Engraving an explosive is imprudent.
Whatever they're up to with the Cortex, it stops now. This is nowhere. Our nowhere.
Destin right! Let's show these Flartnards the door!
I'll show them my blade.
It'll be a glorious glorious battle. We are with you, Peter Quill.
Everyone quiet.
What did they do to the Cortex?
Nikki!
They strapped her to their Flarkin machine, and they're making the hand direct all the galaxy's faith energy right into it.
Fulfillment has begun.
We gotta get her out of there. But how?
Free the hand, and they lose power. I count 4 cables. Let's pull them out. Do not cut into that cable unless you want to be the deadest woman in the whole galaxy.
Let's unplug her one by one. Making short work of these cultist creeps.
Stomped out weirdos deserve it.
We need to get Nikki out of there before it kills her.
Ain't happening as long as all that juice is coming out of the hand.
No fair. He's boosting everyone but us.
What have they done to the hand?
They are using it to channel energy from conquered worlds. We disrupt their ritual. They will do anything to stop us.
Any ritual that involves sacrificing a kid deserves to be stopped.
I can't believe they enslaved the Continuum Cortex. I mean, we've all thought about it, but still.
Drax, sack! You'll struggle in vain!
Gonna kill Raker for using a child like this.
One thing at a time. Who the heck is Warlock? We're coming, Nikki!
We need to destroy the shield.
Where's the Warlock? Counting the pump out of Raker, hopefully.
No, we gotta unplug these Daston banks.
Working on it!
Work faster.
These deluded souls do not know when to quit! We disrupt their ritual. They will do anything to stop us.
Let him try.
I am trying to destroy!
What have they done to the hand?
They are using it to channel energy from conquered worlds! These fanatics only understand violence!
I bet you can use their skips to get up there.
We're coming, Nikki!
Does not seem in pain. From this distance, anyway.
Gonna kill Raker for using a child like this.
One thing at a time! Where the heck is Warlock?
Why do we not simply destroy the power sources?
You ever run through a super snake jump cell? No getting up there with all that Flarkin faith juju in the way.
We'll have to unplug the other ones first.
Slice and dice!
This is how it's done.
Counting the pulp out of Raker, hopefully.
What's next, Peter?
We need to free Nikki. She would have been so scared.
Something you identify with, Yours Fury.
That did something. Look at the hand. won't have a head when I'm through with him.
Nikki! Can you hear us? We're gonna save you! Poor child is unresponsive, Peter Quill!
I locked Nikki in the machine inside a space field.
To keep us from getting her out easily!
Stop talking like Goldie. One of them's enough.
Past time someone got stabbed.
We shut down this thing to save the universe, right? We must purge the child from the back of Spartan.
We'll have her free pretty soon.
Then we must deal with the madness inside her.
Without Warlock, he's kind of crucial to the plan.
Halfway there, Nikki!
More of them keep coming. Get the rest done, Quill.
At least they haven't started pulling them back in.
Groot's right. The bubble's drunk. We can get at that last plug now.
Then let's get to it!
Been too long since I blew something up.
Hail us now in the galaxy of love!
No factor, though.
These deluded souls do not know when to quit! I was just trying to wake them up!
Zonked out weirdos deserve it.
Machine, your time is over!
Blame the engineer, not the tech.
Oh, Peter, while he works on the last plug.
Defy death, Peter Quill! Last one, people!
Hurry! We don't know how long
With all these toys, I'm just dying to use.
Guys, huddle up! What are we waiting for? These blades are thirsty!
Mine too. I want to run in there right now and do some serious damage, Peter.
You think we're in trouble? From these guys? Well, I say trouble is our middle name.
Who said we were in trouble?
When we're slicing scutch with a knife or a blade, when we're shooting fast and Groot's making shade, that's what I call trouble. Who's with me?
Can't believe I'm missing Thanos right now.
Peter Quill, fail us now in the galaxy of love!
Not helping Drax. We're almost there, Nikki. Hold on.
The hand's almost free!
okay, I got you.
Hands off me!
Why do you insist on ruining everything? If you won't join me, then just stay away.
This is why I don't have kids.
Nikki, this isn't gonna end how you think.
Says who? You? I saw what you did. You should want to take it back. I can feel the light inside me. The promise will be fulfilled.
Does she not realize her plan has been thwarted?
A minor setback. Isn't that right, Grand Unifier?
The Cortex was meant merely to ease the burden on you, Matriarch. We shall retreat. Please, give me an excuse to kill him.
Is this him? The first divine vessel?
A pale shadow to your magnificence, Matriarch.
Let him watch me do what he could not. I'll draw faith across the entire galaxy myself if I have to.
If you think you can handle...
I'll handle whatever it takes.
Nick.
They ain't getting far. I got a tracker on Golden Boy's butt.
You what?
Yeah, I tagged him back on the bridge in case he ditched us again. We just gotta get back to the Milano.
Rocket, don't ever change.